Chaos Magic. This form of magic emerged in the late 20th century, during a time when society was in the throes of transformation. The 1960s and 70s were decades of intense questioning and rebellion against established norms, political, social, and religious. It was in this environment that the seeds of chaos magic were sown, primarily in the United Kingdom. The roots of chaos magic can be traced back to earlier occultists like Aleister Crowley and Austin Osman Spare. Crowley, with his emphasis on the will and individualism, and Spare, with his pioneering work on sigils and the subconscious, provided the foundation upon which chaos magic would build. Spare's work, in particular, was revolutionary in its emphasis on the power of personal symbols and the manipulation of belief, a concept that would become central to chaos magic. In the 1970s, Peter J. Carroll and Ray Sherwin took these ideas and pushed them further, giving birth to what we now know as chaos magic. Carroll's books, Liber Null and Psychonaut, laid out the principles of this new magical system, emphasizing the use of belief as a tool, the importance of altered states of consciousness, and the rejection of rigid dogmas in favor of a results-oriented approach. Sherwin's work, including the Book of Results, further developed the practical aspects of chaos magic, particularly the use of sigils. One of the most radical aspects of chaos magic is its approach to belief. Traditionally, belief is something sacred, something to be held onto tightly. But chaos magic flips this on its head, turning belief into something fluid, something to be adopted, manipulated, and discarded as needed. This idea introduces an element of cognitive dissonance, as it challenges the notion that belief must be absolute. Instead, chaos magicians learn to switch beliefs as easily as changing clothes, adopting whichever belief system is most useful for their current magical goal. This practice is known as paradigm shifting, and it's a key aspect of chaos magic. By consciously adopting a belief, even temporarily, you're engaging in psychological priming. You prime your mind to view the world through a specific lens, accessing the powers and insights that come with that belief system. What matters in chaos magic is not the truth of the belief, but its effectiveness. The symbol of chaos magic is the chaos sphere, an 8-pointed star that represents infinite possibilities. Each point of the chaos sphere symbolizes a different path, a different belief system, a different way of seeing the world. It's a reminder that in chaos magic, you're not bound by any one tradition or dogma. You're free to explore, experiment, and create your own path. The chaos sphere is more than just a symbol. It's a cognitive trigger that helps chaos magicians remember that at any moment, they can shift their perspective, adopt a new belief, and open up new avenues of power. It embodies the core philosophy of chaos magic, that reality is not fixed but malleable, and that you have the power to shape it through your beliefs and actions. Sigil magic is one of the most practical and widely used techniques in chaos magic. A sigil is a personalized symbol that represents a specific desire or intent. The process of creating a sigil involves taking your intent, breaking it down into a series of abstract shapes, and then combining those shapes into a new symbol. This process introduces a degree of cognitive dissonance, as your conscious mind no longer recognizes the original intent in the abstract symbol. The key to sigil magic is in how the sigil is charged. This is done by entering a state of Gnosis, an altered state of consciousness where the usual barriers between the conscious and subconscious minds dissolve. This state can be achieved through various means, such as intense concentration, physical exhaustion, rhythmic chanting, or sexual energy. In this state, the sigil is implanted directly into the subconscious mind, where it begins to work on manifesting the desire without interference from the conscious mind. Sigil magic is a perfect example of how chaos magic uses psychological priming. By creating and charging a sigil, you're effectively priming your subconscious mind to work towards your goal. The conscious mind, with all its doubts and distractions, is bypassed, allowing the subconscious to focus on manifesting the desire. Gnosis is a central concept in chaos magic, referring to the altered state of consciousness necessary for effective magical work. In everyday life, our conscious mind is constantly at work, filtering and managing the stimuli we receive. Gnosis disrupts this process, creating a space where magic can happen. Achieving Gnosis is about triggering a cognitive break, a moment where the conscious mind is overwhelmed or intensely focused to the point of breaking free from its usual patterns. There are many ways to achieve Gnosis, and chaos magic encourages experimentation. Some practitioners achieve it through meditation, others through physical exhaustion, rhythmic drumming, or even sexual rituals. The key is to find the method that works best for you, one that allows you to reach that state of heightened awareness where the boundaries of reality become fluid and malleable. In chaos magic, practitioners often work with servitors, which are thought forms or entities created to carry out specific tasks. A servitor is like a mental robot, designed by you to perform a particular job, whether it's protecting your home, bringing you inspiration, or helping you achieve a goal. Creating a servitor involves a deep understanding of psychological priming, You start by giving the servitor a name, a shape, and a specific task. These elements act as triggers, helping your mind recognize and interact with the servitor as if it were a separate entity. The servitor is then charged with energy, often through Gnosis, and sent out to perform its task. The beauty of working with servitors is that they allow you to focus your will and energy more effectively. By externalizing a specific desire or task into a servitor, you free up your conscious mind to focus on other things, while the servitor works in the background, manifesting your intent. Today, Chaos Magick continues to evolve, influenced by everything from modern psychology to pop culture. The internet has become a fertile ground for Chaos Magick, with online communities, forums, and blogs where practitioners share their experiments, rituals, and experiences. This has led to a constantly evolving tradition, one that is as diverse and adaptable as the individuals who practice it. Yet, despite its evolution, the core principles of Chaos Magick remain the same. It's a magical tradition that emphasizes personal responsibility, creativity, and adaptability. It challenges practitioners to question their assumptions, experiment with new ideas, and take an active role in shaping their reality. Chaos Magick is less about what you believe and more about how you believe. It's a journey into the depths of your own mind, where you discover that the true magic isn't out there in the universe, it's within you, waiting to be unleashed by the sheer force of your will and imagination.